Okay, so we are finally here. This is Project 3. This is my Ford Outlaw race car. The way I would like to begin this video is with a quick sponsorship thank you. I'm gonna begin with Sutton Seamless Gutters and Repair. That is my father's business. I also work with him on the business. We do great work. If you have any needs for gutters, gutter repair, gutter clean out. Now I would also like to shout out Veltman Race Cars, Kevin Veltman and his uncle Mike, not only with the cage fabrication, the lettering that's on the car, and they've just been overall helping me out. Heritage Oaks Veterinary Hospital is a veterinary hospital ran by Kevin Herod. He has come on board with us for this year, and I cannot appreciate him enough. He has been a big help with this project as well. I would also like to thank Alicia's Custom Jewelry for coming on board with this car. She is actually the aunt of Kevin Veltman with Veltman Race Cars, so I would like to give a big thank you to her as well, her and her husband, Kevin's uncle Mike. So with that being said, Alicia's Custom Jewelry, thank you very much for being on the car for this year. Now let's get to FTM Baits. FTM Baits is a 100% American-made fishing bait company ran by none other than my buddy and personal close friend, Christian. And he is with Fish Till Morning, the YouTube page. I know you've seen him on previous videos on this channel with spring diving and just adventures that we've done in the past. And he's doing these baits that are just outstanding, very great craftsmanship with fishing baits. So go ahead and hit them up on Facebook. Now, without this place that I'm about to mention next, I would not have a race car. I would still be searching for a car, probably at this moment in time, saving up, you know, a good amount of money for a car. I would like to thank Economy Auto Salvage for allowing me to get this car. They are a scrapyard up in Crawfordville, Florida. Go there for any of your parts needs. The next place that I would like to thank is a very special place and is actually connected to what we're actually on right now. This is Auburndale Speedway, my very first go-kart track that I ever ran at, and technically first racetrack that I ever ran at. I've been racing go-karts here since I was a young kid, and I've really grown around this place after I don't know how many years at this point. And the place I would like to thank for coming on board with this car right now is Hippie's Pub. Now, Hippie's Pub is the shop that this car was actually built. That is the shop that Veltman Race Cars works out of currently. Big shout out to Freddie there. I would also like to thank my brother Dustin. He actually got me a window net, so without him, you know, I'd have to go get a window net. So he did sponsor me a window net, so I appreciate you, bro. I don't think I would have forgot about you. Now, the next person I have to give thank yous to is another Dustin Aaron. He actually welded my exhaust on, so big thanks to him. And the last person I want to thank, honestly, is me, guys. DK Vids. Without this whole YouTube channel, I feel like I would have had the motivation to go racing because it's just been part of what I've grown up around. So, you know, I know that I would have been racing at some point, but because of this whole process of wanting to put the videos on YouTube about what I've been going through building this car, it's really given me a different motivation to actually step foot with my own car into the racing community. And with that being said, DK Vids is on the car nonstop, 24/7. So that brings us to this thing, Project 3, my Ford Outlaw. What is Project 3? Am I copying Project 91 from Trackhouse Racing? And the answer is, no, I'm not. Project 3 started as the third car being built as Veltman Race Cars, their whole team. So this car just ended up being called Project 3 from the get-go. As soon as it was brought into the shop, it was just the third project of Veltman Race Cars, and the name kind of stuck with me. Project 3 is also my third project on YouTube. It's racing. Project 3 Racing is the third thing that I'm actually trying on YouTube. The very first thing I ever tried on YouTube was video games, trying to just do montages and stuff like that. The second thing I ended up doing was the spring cave diving that you can actually still see on my channel. So that brings us to the third thing that I'm doing on YouTube, racing. Project 3 kind of gets a little weird at this point because it's also my third car I've ever raced. It just ended up being the name of the car that we were just, you know, calling it because it was the third project of Veltman Race Cars. So it ended up becoming Project 3 in my mind, solidified, because it was literally the third project of everything that was going on. So this is Project 3. Okay, guys, so with that being said, with Project 3 being built and completed, my very first race that I am looking forward to is August 26th. It is going to be a 40 lap race at Auburndale, so expect to see me there. Now I might take this thing to Citrus for a couple practice nights just to make sure it's all dialed in, make sure everything's working as it should. But with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy any of this video, please like and possibly subscribe, and if you really feel like going for it, then go ahead and share this video, man. I'd really appreciate it, as how this whole thing is supported, and I appreciate everybody's support that has come along with me on this journey so far. This is Project 3.